Welcome. Good evening. This is match number 20 on Yuva Kabaddi Series Monsoon Edition 2022 live from Harivanstana Bhagat Indoor Stadium at Khelgaon, Ranchi. Our healthcare partner, Zenith Super Speciality Hospital, and spreading this voice of Kabaddi all across the city is Radio City 91.1. And our physio partner is Department of Physiotherapy and the University of Engineering and Management, Jaipur. And today's matches, of course, in the first one, 39-24, Hampi Heroes winning it comfortably. And then Periyar Panthers came back with a 58-39 against St. Sonics. Aravali Arrows had a very close one, should be said. They made a good comeback, 54-46 against Aroba Tigers. And then the Murtal Magnets edging past the Panchala Pride. Now, the table toppers, Kaziranga Rhinos, who won all the three games, will be taking on Vijayanagara Veers, who have lost just one game in this survival round. All set for this match number 20. Kaziranga Rhinos versus Vijayanagara Veers, and that's how the points table looks like. Hampi Heroes, they have just lost one match, but still Kaziranga Rhinos haven't lost a match yet. But where is the Vijayanagara Veers? There they are on number 5. They were won 2 matches and lost 1 match, and depending on the points per match, they are just in equal points there with Aravali Arrows, but just playing 1 match lesser. So this is how the standings look like. And now let's go to Biswajit Singh to invite both the teams on the mat.
Thank you, Naveen. And now it's time to call both the teams on the mat. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Vijayanagara Veers. And now please welcome Kaziranga Rhinos.
Once again, everybody watching live on fan code, the pink jersey is the Kaziranga Rhinos and the blue are the Vijayanagara Veers. And to start off with that starting 7 of Vijayanagara Veers, it's going to be Mahendra Yadav and Vishal Chow, in fact Alok Kumar making the corners, and then Arjun Sirohi and Rajendra Singh will be supported the ratings in Abhijit Dagar's 21 points last match. So Amit Nagar and Shivam Tomar will be guarding the covers, as Nikki Nagar and Utkarsh Pratap along with Shubham will be there on the substitution lines with Yogesh Nagar, the coach of Vijayanagara Veers. And I welcome Radhika Reddy to take us through the Kaziranga Rhinos. Radhika, good evening.
Good evening, Naveen, and welcome back to everybody who is watching on Fan Code. And this is the team that's unbeaten so far. Kaziranga Rhinos are standing right on the top of the table. Now we have Yogesh Daya and Rahul on the corners, and Sagar Malik, Parveen Dhankar. He would be the raider along with the Ankit Rana, who we will be keeping an eye on, and the covers would be taken care by Deep Sharma and also would be Darpan. So this would be a brilliant combination we are looking at Kaziranga Rhinos, Naveen.
Yeah, absolutely there, Radhika. And also Sunil Yadav, the coach, will be really happy with the way Kaziranga Rhinos have performed in the monsoon edition. It was not so in the summer edition, where the start was right and then they slipped and then they came back. But now consistency and performance always get together with being on the top of the table. As there the recorded toss, it was Kaziranga Rhinos who had won the toss on the left of our screen, and they have selected the court. So the first raid will come in from Vijayanagara Veers, and who better than Abhijit Dagar, probably the man to watch out for. He will be starting the raid and the proceedings, I'm sure, because 21 points last match. There we go. It was a treat to watch. Arjun Sirohi as well because keep an eye out on for him. He's played 3 matches, 15 rate points. Rate strike rate will be better and better as he will be there on the match for Vijayanagara Veers. Along with him, of course, Abhijit Daga will be a force to reckon with. But for the Kaziranga Rhinos, it'll be nice to see who will be there to watch it out for the Vijayanagara Veers.
I mean, that would be none other than Ankit Rana, who scored about 35 rate points in 3 matches. And look at the rate strike rate is 61.4, which is good one. So let's hope he does the same and keeps up the position for the team right on top.
Yeah, should be Radhika, because Kaziranga Rhinos will rely heavily on Ankit Rana, and also the most important supporter there, Parveen Dhankar. He will also be coming in very, very handy along with Sagar Malik. We've seen what has happened for Sagar Malik and Parveen Dhankar. So this is how Kaziranga Rhinos have fared. They've won all the 3 matches. They haven't lost it yet. And it's a very, very good beginning for them in the survival round in the Yuva Kabaddi series Monsoon edition. And Vijayanagara Veers, they've just lost the 1 game. And they've got the confidence back with those 2 wins in the 3 matches. We are all set for this match to get underway. Match number 20. And let's go in for the countdown. Match number 20, and Kaziranga Rhinos, of course, they had all the likings for this game because they will be really fancying their chances to put one up against the Vijayanagara Veers as the raid begins from the right to left of our screen. It is the Vijayanagara Veers inside the Kaziranga Rhinos' den. It'll be nice to see how they begin with. Interesting move where they have started off nicely with Amit Nagar, the man to watch out for. He goes back empty-handed. Arjun Sirohi, that was correction. He had come in number 5, number 50. I need to get my glasses on. Yes, Radhika, it's a nice beginning now for Ankit Rana.
Absolutely, and look at the confidence, and though his footwork is just close to the back line, he's just trying to understand how the defense is moving. He might start a little slow, but then he will have his 5th gear on very soon, Naveen.
Yeah, he will, and we know what he can do. Oh God, he gets devastating when he gets going, and it'll be really interesting to see how the defense will respond to Ankit Rana. That's really important. Now, this is the man, Abhijit Daga, we were talking about. 21 rate points in the last match. Not easy to get those as a record. But what do you say for a player who's got 33 rate points, Chetan Sahu, and does not play a match, and even then Periyar Panthers go ahead and win it. So, its numbers are no matter. No match for these lads. And the first attempt from the right corner happens. And then Kaziranga Rhinos have got it very easily. That's the first point on board for them. Error coming in from Alok Kumar.
Yeah, brilliant kick execution on the right corner. And the right corner was Alok there, who had to warm the bench for a while. And this was Duardai raid. The first 2 raids went empty for Vijayanagara Veers. And now this is Rajendra Singh for us on the Duardai raid. Full strength in for Kaziranga. So bonus opportunity there, but then the left corner.
Oh, right. It was very quick, isn't it, Radhika? Because he was not going in for the attempt. I guess the left corner got a little anxious.
Absolutely, double-minded, whether to go for it or not go for it. When in doubt, you would be caught.
Yeah, absolutely. The same thing happens. You don't have to be in the doubt in any sort of circumstances. Not on the kabaddi mat, and not while talking to a very confident and a beautiful girl like Radhika Reddy. You have to give your point very clearly, isn't Radhika?
Thank you so much for all your kind words. And look at how impressive these Raiders are from Kaziranga Rhinos. This swift
Yes.
move, how beautifully he uses the lobby.
Yeah, every time the running hand touches happen from Parveen Dhankar, it's that right corner who has to go back in time. And see, when the right corner is not getting back, the backtracking skills, you'll need to have the covering the corners like this, like this. I was just explaining this and he just gave me an example of the same. Wow, Deep Sharma, the skipper of Kaziranga Rhinos, has done it.
Man, if that was a Darpan, in fact, I guess, on the
Yeah.
left cover. He was so quick in going for that running attack over the Raider. That's a good one to start off for Kaziranga Rhinos. The Raiders working, the defense working in tandem. So, I don't know if Vijayanagara Veers would struggle further, or will they have an answer for Ankit Rana's raiding?
Yeah, oh, right. Don't show your back. Don't be casual on the kabaddi mat. You will be a casualty. This is such a breathtaking game. Everybody needs to be on their toes. And now this is Rajendra Singh once again. He has to make sure Vijayanagara Veers get off to proper raid points, because yet there is just 1 point there, and it was an error that came in from the left corner. That's it. And Rahul Ahri was the one in the previous occasion who just gave away 1 point to Vijayanagara Veers in the do-or-die position. He wanted to go for the pursuit. Did not get it. Did not get it right there. Yogesh Dahiya. And now, is he wasting a raid? Oh, yes. Oh, he's got a touch point.
Kaziranga Rhinos.
These are the skills required for the corner defenders. When a raider goes empty-handed, you should be quick enough. But then that was the, Yogesh Dahiya, who was swift enough and goes for that touch point. So smart one, is it?
Very, very smart. And what was Rajendra Singh thinking? He was thinking, what do we have for dinner? Right. And Arjun Sirohi gets it on the left cover. He's taken off the important Darpan Chauhan back and out of the attack on the court.
The palliative move he does, the left leg went little high, so that got the reach for the Raider.
Yes. You got so much little time for the defenders, isn't it? Because you have to go on the offense, you have to attack the Raider, and then backtracking skills. That is a beautiful bit of pounce on the Raiders' left ankle. And the coach says, bas, utna hi karna hai hame. Arjun Sirohi, a surprise attack coming in from that right in position.
The Raider who started off the proceedings as a Raider, but then these surprise tackles, brilliant thigh hold that was, and the team came in right on time to support his skill.
Yes, very much, very much. And Radhika, I just want to ask, and when I and Navneet were talking, we were finding a little difficult to gauge the colors. And there you go, there's another error. What is happening today with Rahul Ahri? Oh, this is the second time he's committed that error. He's a very, very strong defender on that left corner. But today, he is getting too anxious. Very nice jump out. Yeah, just talking about the colors, Radhika. I think, the women have a better sense of color. So how do you differentiate these two colors of these two teams' jerseys?
I blindly go with, Rhinos going for pink all the time. So one patch of pink, I will go for the Rhinos there. So, I know, but the jersey work has been done so brilliantly. I was talking, when we had the initial setup of the match going before, I was seeing all the players coming in. I thought, what a great color palette these players are playing on.
Yeah. See, you are enjoying the color so much. Me and Navneet were confused. We were thinking, what do you call? Because people watching live on Fan Code should also know which is the team which. So that's why we always keep different colors for different teams, and so that you can follow your favorite team. They see you put it up so simply. Me and Amit were thinking rocket science. We were even putting up some equations, some formulas, everything. As Yogesh Nagar will have to come out with a brilliant formula today. Once again, Vijayanagara Veers to make sure they put off the toppers. I think the defender has crossed.
Raider out.
1
point.
Raider out, but didn't you think Did you think a defender crossed the midline, Radhika? What do you feel?
I mean, for a bit it looked like, let's have a look when it's a replay. No, it was in the air. It was in the air, lucky enough.
Oh. Yeah, so close. So close, but then the referee had a good side of this. And now, anyways, Arjun Sirohi comes in, scores equal. Vijayanagara Veers fighting back. Yeah, this is a real good match on the hands because the table toppers is trying to keep their top position currently. And just a reminder to everybody that the top 8 teams only will go through to the booster round after the survival round, and then it's going to be another elimination of 2 more teams to the challenger round. So you will have to keep up your game always in the top form. And a 2-or-die raid now for Abhijit Dagar. Oh my God, now this is going to be a tough raid for him because just 4 defenders. He does not have a bonus, or rather he does not have many people to have his touch points coming across. He has to go in. Defense is lowering him in inside. He's struggling. Where is that 10-second countdown that's going to come up? It's almost there, getting very close. Yeah, I think now, there you go. That is what is required by the defense. Patience of the defense paying off at the end of it, Radhika. Very nicely done there.
Point. Kaziranga Rhinos.
Absolutely. When it's a do-or-die raid, if you don't decide in the first initial 10-15 seconds, then the raider would automatically come under pressure. But I'm not sure if the raider got into the lobby before touching the defenders. That was one question just crossed my mind. But then this is Sagar Malik. 1 point edge for the Rhinos here.
Bonus point. Kaziranga Rhinos.
Kaziranga Rhinos. Now with that bonus, they have also pushed the do-or-die raid further away. Sagar Malik, what a timely bonus by him. Just a correction there. So 8 teams go through to the booster round, and out of the booster to challenger, there's just 1 elimination. So 7 teams go through, right? So that is the reason why we were saying every team should be playing well and for the top spots in those points tables. So important. As Arjun Sirohi once again goes back on an empty raid, and this is Sunil Yadav, the coach of Kaziranga Rhinos. He is a happy man. His team has done well, but he can't take it lightly. And we have another raid coming in from the Kaziranga Rhinos. Parveen Dhankar now.
Yep, Parveen Dhankar. We have spoken about him a lot in the summer edition too. I thought he would be picked by one of the franchises in the professional league, but then this time around he has to show up a better performance to be there.
Yeah, very much. Very truly said, because lovely double ankle hold attempted, but then Rajendra, what a raid, 2 more points for Vijayanagara Veers. Rajendra Singh has done it nicely. Kaziranga Rhinos losing out on that right corner once again.
Dive tackle was good enough, but then the raider was facing the midline. One little leap, he got there. Scores level 7 all. So nothing to take away from Vijayanagara Veers as well. But then raids like this, it should be a multiple points.
Yes. Sagar Malik once again showing how strong a raider he is. There you go. He wanted to attack the left corner, and then the left cover came across with a surprise thigh hold. He got it nicely, but just outside the block line. He gave a lot of time to Sagar Malik. Now Arjun Sirohi.
Yeah, box line to midline is about 3.75 meters. And the raiders will be more than 5.5 meters there. Not the meters, I'm sorry. So, that if you have that advanced tackles way before the box line, it would be easy for the raiders to escape. Why do you need to lose that patience when the raider is not even attempting?
Yeah, absolutely. But now, Arjun Sirohi has got the referees into a bit of a discussion. The dash came in on a proper time from Shivam Tomar from right cover. What's the decision, referee?
2 points.
Oh, there you go.
Because he was in the air when he reached the midline. So that's a great decision, right on time.
Yeah.
taking those decisions, in the real-time match
Review umpire.
situation, it's difficult actually.
Very difficult, very difficult. They've come in for a review though, Kaziranga Rhinos. Let's listen in.
Review umpire, Kaziranga challenges, Raider out. Our decision, 2 points.
Yeah, the TV umpire will review on
Please
that.
review.
So it's like a seesaw battle now. So what happens is he gets in the left corner, the hand touch. Yes, that's agreed. Shivam Tomar comes across, goes in for the dash, and as we were expecting, he is in the air. He is in the air and crossing the midline. So that's allowed. That's very much allowed. But let's see what the TV umpire has to decide, because his call is what matters. Ours is just comments, and his call is the decision. Right, so one unsuccessful review per team per half. So if Kaziranga Rhinos lose this, they do not get the review in this half. Right, looks happy, looks tense.
Nervous, happy,
Yeah.
nervous, happy, mixed feelings, is it?
Yeah, even I was confused to say whether he's happy or nervous. Yeah, because the review, the tense moments, because it is somewhere in the middle. So let's put it that way. But it's a tense moment for the TV umpire, no doubt. He is not going to smile. Oh, my cameraman also is a little confused on what's happening on the review. 2 points ahead, Kaziranga Rhinos. They do not want to lose out this review, but it's a good one, because it's Shivam Tomar and also Mahendra Yadav, two proper defenders in contention. Yeah,
Review
there you go.
successful.
Yeah,
Raider out.
right.
1 point Kaziranga Rhinos.
Very nice. 1 point to Kaziranga Rhinos, and Sunil Yadav ji should be a little happy man, as Yogesh Nagar is not happy. That showed the intentions very clearly. Shivam Tomar will be that hero who pushed him out well. In the air, Radhika, I think he I don't know what went wrong there.
Now, what I felt seeing the replay is, the Raider did not touch the left
1
corner,
point.
and he stepped into the
Kaziranga
lobby.
Rhinos.
Maybe that should be
Oh.
one thing. Or,
Yeah.
there would be different angles the TV umpire would be looking at, so they would have the right decision there.
Absolutely. And also what you mentioned also might be true. He wouldn't have touched the left corner. He would have gone into the lobby. Yeah, that also may be right. Decision is coming, and we'll move on with that, and we'll accept that. Right, Rajendra Singh. Now, as for the Vijayanagara Veers, slowly, it's a slow-paced game. That's why I'm saying slowly, because we've already crossed 14 minutes in this first half, and we haven't seen very, very quick rates being put in. So both the teams playing it very cautiously, this one, because everybody wants to win, and very, very important now for Sagar Malik to keep on the pressure on Vijayanagara Veers, as there is a green card warning to Kaziranga Rhinos. Skipper Deep Sharma is being warned, saying no shouting during the raid. And also for Vijayanagara Veers,
Yeah, maintaining the decorum of the sport is so important. The more disciplined you are, the better you perform. And this is the super tackle opportunity for Vijayanagara Veers, to equalize a bit of that score. But this is Ankit Rana. Will he go for it? Yes, it's being taken care. Ankit Rana, the
Raider
lead
out.
Raider,
Super
is being
tackle.
caught in the
2
super
points.
tackle
Vijayanagara
situation.
Veers.
1 revival and 2 tackle points for the team.
yeah, there. And Radhika, I felt he also slipped. There you see, he went in for the attack and then was confused. In the turn, and they pounced. Alok Kumar, and I think it was Rajendra Singh. Rajendra Singh and Alok Kumar, both of them in the chain, went across, and now the ankle hold comes in very strongly, and that's really well done
1 point.
on that right corner.
Kaziranga Rhinos.
Yeah, Yogesh Dhaya gets a point.
Man, look at the grip. He hold on for the Raider for that a few fraction of seconds. Only then the left cover came into support. So that grip was good enough. And when you have those mat shoes on, the grip on the ankles normally comes good than you playing on the barefoot, Naveen.
Yeah. That is also a bit of a practice that these lads have to make it get into their system very quickly. Another super tackle situation now for Sagar Malik. He should not perish like his partner Ankit Rana. Very, very good thinking. He goes back and says, no, I'm not going to give 2 points. for the opposition. Now Abhijit Dagar comes across. 21 rate points in the last match, and this match it's been a slow start for him. He will be trying to eye at least a bonus. According to me, he should do it. He's playing on the back line, does not enter, wants to go back on that super tackle situation. That's what I feel. Yeah, that's what he wants to do as well.
Yeah, they have
this
to
time-
check whose do or die rate comes first. This is Parveen Dankar for us. I'm on right and left, both side raider, I guess, because though he has started from the left. Oh, look at the kick and the dash. Brilliant 2-point raid.
2 points, Kaziranga Rhinos.
Oh, much needed by Parveen Dhankar, because he was right there. He went in against Alok and then he tried on the right, but then Alok came across, tried the push and was not successful. Last man standing now for the Vijayanagara Veers. Abhijit Dagar, he has to make something happen here. He has to get a touch point, no doubt. Bonus will be given to him. That he does not want to try. It will be given to him, but it's a touch point. He has to revive men to save the Vijayanagara Veers from the all-out. He attempts the bonus. I'm doubtful that he got it. Oh, he just went into a circle
Close to 3
and
points.
then got caught. No bonus either.
Kaziranga Rhinos.
I mean, all out points in favor of Kaziranga. Look at this. The right corner goes for the double tie hold. And why did the Raider did not
Time out.
attempt to go for
Kaziranga Rhinos.
more on Kaziranga Rhinos defense? Let that bonus line free for him.
Yeah. Yeah, he should have at least gone for a bonus, Abhijit Dagar. Oh, not a right way. Not a right way. Right, he just waits in. He will be substituted out. That's what I feel. Yeah, he's not feeling comfortable for something. As we have Yogesh Nagar is trying to talk to his men. And also Sunil Yadav. Just over 3 minutes in the first half. It's going to be very tight in the first half, because the second half will also get really exciting if the Raiders do not get points. I think Abhijit Dagar has been substituted out. Yes, he has been.
Jersey number
As Vishal
8
Chaudhary will
out,
come in.
55 in.
Yes, he's struggling, I think, Abhijit Dagar today. And that's why that surrender raid.
Maybe kind of a sprain, or could be some physically that he's not able to do it 100%. So you have a substitute options. So you are trying the bench. So let's see if the bench could work out for you. It's again of 1 versus 7. Full strength in for Vijayanagara Veers after that all out.
And also, Radhika, Sagar Malik is played intelligently well. He instead of going for that all out against the Vijayanagara Veers, he played it out well in that super tackle situation. He asked them to come back, and then it was the all out that was inflicted, because they had already got a super tackle, remember, on Ankit Rana, and Sagar Malik played well. Now Rajendra Singh with Abhijit Dagar out. He's got just Vishal Chaudhary. All the responsibility on Rajendra Singh currently. He has to make something happen. Also, Arjun Chirohi has also been kept quiet.
And the Raider who doesn't keep quiet is this man on the screen, Ankit Rana. Every time he goes into the opponent court, he claims something, and now he's
1
so
point,
confident that
Kaziranga Rhinos.
if you do not give me points in my favor, then I will go for the review.
Yes, and Kaziranga Rhinos' decision came from the referee, but then now Vijayanagara Veers have gone in for the review. Shivam Tomar, he is laughing on the lobby. Right. Review उन्होंने लिया है, correct, actually, yeah, that's what it is. It is Vijayanagara Veers with the review.
Vijayanagara Veers challenge is no touch point. Our decision. Raider safe. Please
Right,
review.
that is what it is. Shivam Tomar said, I've not been touched. I haven't been touched by Ankit Rana. There you see, left cover. He came across well. Ankit Rana was saying, swear on the mat, let me see if you can do it. Shivam Tomar did not do it. Ankit Rana was very, very confident. He said, let's go for the review. And then the referee said, okay, I'll agree with Ankit Rana. And then Shivam Tomar is now gone in for the review. Now, these reviews for one pointer, and that is also a learning that these guys have to take it up. Because Deep Sharma, the skipper, and also the coach, they'll have to think it together. Very important. Yogesh Nagar feels that why did the players go for the review for a single point? And this is not even a game or a match turning sequence, isn't it, Radhika? They'll have to understand when to go for the review, not for these single points.
Now, what I felt was Ankit Rana is one raider in question. That's one thing, and the other thing is, you'll have one unsuccessful review in each half, and they are on the verge of completing the first half, so they just wanted to use it.
Captain, no more use.
Yeah, maybe, maybe. Yeah, Vijayanagara Veers, no more reviews in this half. Right, they can come back on the next half and do it. And imagine, in the same time, if Ankit Rana would have stepped on the lobby, it would have been interesting on the review, and then it would have been a little more for a contest. But anyways, Ankit Rana gets a point, and Shivam Tomar goes off on the bench. Now, Arjun Chirohi, Vijayanagara Veers need raid points. They have lost just one match in this tournament yet, but they will need a lot of raid points, and Abhijit Daga today struggled. But not this guy, not this lad at all. He's on fire, Ankit Rana.
He is very close to the box line, but then he does a lot of, teasing to the defense so that they come close to him rather than he getting in the attacking mode. So these deceptive raiding skills would be impressive for the Raiders.
Yeah. And also, talk about the intelligence of Sagar Malik. He knows when to go in for the attack, when to come back safe. Now a do-or-die raid. This will be interesting for Vijayanagara Veers. It is going to be Vishal Chaudhary, who was a substitute, who came on in place of, remember, Abhijit Daga. So, bench, he has to prove for himself. Can he do it? What a back hold! Right from the left cover. And says, please go out. He's been pushed out of the court.
That's Darpan you've been talking about, how good he is in that position. But then this is, I guess, the right in position, player came in for the back hold.
Yeah.
That's a good one, and we have completed the first 20.
Absolutely, Radhika. And that was Rahul Ahri. He also changed positions, I guess, from the left corner to left cover. Probably just to keep somewhere Vishal Chaudhary under check. It was Rahul Ahri with that strong back hold. Oh, look at that. You just cannot gauge where are the strong defenders standing. And it becomes so much difficult for the Raiders every single time when they go into raid. But the second half looks very, very difficult once again for Vijayanagara Veers, as Vishal Chaudhary also has not been firing. Arjun Chirohi not firing, and Abhijit Daga being substituted off by Yogesh Nagar. So that's the reason it's just 5 raid points for Vijayanagara Veers. But on the other hand, it is Ankit Rana and Sagar Malik firing on all cylinders with 11 raid points and 6 tackle points with Rahul Ahri and Yogesh Daya playing very nicely along with Darpan Chauhan. That's a summary of that first half. We'll slip into a short little break. We'll come back very soon with the next 20 of this match. Stick on with us. Welcome back, everybody, and just soaking in some high moments of that first half. It was brilliance by Sagar Malik and Ankit Rana's aggressive raids, but somewhere Vijayanagara Veers missing out. to catch hold of the right instance and the right time. Because, Rajendra Singh is been one bright spot for Vijayanagara Veers, but Arjun Sirohi and Abhijit Daga have not been fired. Vishal Chaudhary has just come in from the bench, so it depends on him on the second half. So I'll be hoping for Rajendra Singh and Vishal Chaudhary, but you may never know what's in store, and that is the beauty of this game, because you just cannot guess anything that's going to happen, and whatever you guess, it'll be expect the unexpected. And that's the reason this game has been so popular, with everybody rooting out for this sort of a high flying action. And also he's done well, I should say, somewhere Ankit Rana, he's having a word with the coach as well. And Sunil Yadav would have just said inflict that second all out. If the second all out is being taken, it's going to be complete control with the Kaziranga Rhinos. I am Navin Shori, along with me is Radhika Reddy. Radhika, as per the first half, it's the Raiders who's not fired for the Vijayanagara Veers.
Absolutely, they had a lot of hope on Abhijit, but then he did not work for the team, and a lot of substitutions happened. They're trying the bench strength, and the defense also, were not able to get in control when Kaziranga Raiders like Sagar Malik or Parvin Dhankar comes in. So I think it's a team effort that need to put up in the next 20 minutes, at least to fight back. Because when you are facing the table topper, you all the way kind of little demotivated to play against them. But then when you are your top players are not playing to your expectation, that would be a big one.
Yes. And as we speak, Vijayanagara Veers have begun the second half in a fabulous fashion. Look at that. Ankit Rana, he was just trying to climb the mountain, but it was a Mount Everest. That left flank did not get the jump right.
There's Arjun Sirohi for us, and there is a bonus opportunity. I mean, when you have score difference, Naveen, if you do not want to get into the do or die rate pressure, take this opportunity of gaining that bonus points.
Yeah. Really well indicated out, because when you have 6 players on the opposition, you can't afford to do that. But Sagar Malik has been pinned down. Right, Alok Kumar comes out, and what has Yogesh Nagar told the boys in the break? Oh, look at that in the eyes. They are raring to go.
Perfect timing, and look at the dash, and the cover comes in so swiftly. So that's the combination tackle worked out for Vijayanagara Veers, and the point difference is slightly coming closer. Vishal Chaudhary for us, 1 versus 5. Bonus isn't available, but the double thigh hold is available for the right corner.
Raider out, 1 point. Kaziranga Rhinos. Raider.
Vishal Chaudhary is being caught in the defense of 5. Now look at that. If you go blindly, that was a perfect double thigh hold from the right corner. Now this is yet again a 9-point deficit for Vijayanagara Veers. This is Kaziranga Rhinos Raider. Now they can control the pace of the game. One more all out for Kaziranga Rhinos. I think it would be done and dusted for Vijayanagara Veers, and Parvin Dhankar.
1 point.
Look at how
Kaziranga
beautifully he escapes for the point. 1 point, but then impressive one. How swiftly he moves in. Now this is what we say. You have an opportunity for the bonus, just to not have the pressure of the do or die raid, or just shorten up the gap of the points. Just try to attempt those bonus points and kick, and he's being circled.
1 point.
Kaziranga Rhinos beautifully executing their defensive skills on Arjun Sirohi. This is what happened. The left cover sweeps up so swiftly. Frontal block that was, and that was a good one. 17 minutes, remaining, but then it's a score difference of 11, which is a 50 points margin in favor of Kaziranga Rhinos. One more all out for Kaziranga Rhinos. It would be the game for Kaziranga. That is what it is. He smartly goes for the empty. He doesn't want to risk it up. Rajendra Singh. Yes, Rajendra Singh for Vijayanagara Veers. You know, the body language itself doesn't look so confident. You know, you're tall enough, just cross one step ahead of the balk line so that you get that reach. This is Sagar Malik. He would not even attempt unless the next raid would be a do-or-die raid for Kaziranga Rhinos, unless the defense falters here. You know, have some patience, Vijayanagara Veers the defense so that Sagar Malik goes back, and the next raid would be a pressure raid for Kaziranga. You can just catch upon that one. Now, this tall raider, I'll still suggest Rajendra Singh should step one step ahead of the balk line and spread your arms to get those touch points. Beautiful execution of a bonus. That should be a 2.1. Vijayanagara Veers, I thought they are on the verge of the all-out, but then, you know, these 2 points, that's a good one. You know, this kind of bonus skill would definitely work in favor of the raider. The bonus was not being awarded, but then, you know, it was a 2 points raid. It's a do-or-die raid for Ankit Rana, the lead raider in the mix. Now, bonus available for this raider, but then remember, he is one deceptive raider who doesn't cross much before the balk line. And right opportunity given, the back hold being taken care by the left corner defender. The coach looks very happy that they are just fighting it out when it is required the most. And this is a big fish for Kaziranga from the Kaziranga Rhinos to sit on the bench for a while. Rajendra Singh, after getting that multiple points, you know, should be high on confidence, especially when you don't have the lead raider Ankit Rana in the mix. You can just go ahead and, you know, play it out.
Yeah, absolutely, Radhika, because this is the right opportunity now for the Vijayanagara Veers to inflict that first all-out against the Kaziranga Rhinos. And I think something has really gone right for Yogesh Nagar. He has spoken to the lights, and the defense is completely a new setup in the second half already. The first half we saw something was not right, and especially Alok Kumar, he's come out all guns blazing. And this is a good mix to have Shivam Tomar now guarding that right corner, because Alok has just gone out on the bench. Now Rajendra Singh, this is what I was expecting from Rajendra Singh and Arjun Sirohi. They have come back well in the second half.
Especially after the 2 point raid, when the confidence had definitely, you know, boosted up for the for Vijayanagara Veers and also Rajendra Singh. You know, that, and also they have caught Ankit Rana in the defense. So definitely that's working out for them. Now, let this gap not widen up now.
Yeah, very much. As Alok Kumar, he is shifted from that right corner position. He's gone towards the left flank just to man that left corner position, and he gets a green card. No speaking during the raid. Right. Now, this is going to be an interesting proposition. You do not have Sagar Malik, you do not have Ankit Rana. Now Parveen Dhankar comes in, the third raider for Kaziranga Rhinos, and if the defense can pin him down, they should not pounce on him, but watch out for the proper angle and pin him down, and Kaziranga Rhinos will feel that one more attacking player is being nullified. They let him go.
Yet again, this is do-or-die raid for Vijayanagara Veers. Arjun Sirohi comes up and look at the escape.
1 point. Vijayanagara Veers.
The escape was so athletic because there was no support. The left corner went in, actually Rahul Ahri, and he did not have anybody to his support. And now Kaziranga Rhinos are looking a little under pressure, because this is a do-or-die raid for them, and Parveen Dhankar is the only raider. He has to be careful. He has to be careful on that occasion, because it's Shivam Tomar on the right corner. And there you go. Oh, error. As I was trying to shout out his name, he commits the error on the wrong time.
I mean, just leave your hand right on time when you want to attack the raider. Just slow on leaving that support hand. You missed that point. That was crucial point for Vijayanagara Veers. If they would have taken it, they would have left with only two men on Kaziranga. If they would have gone for all out, scores would have been leveled nearly.
Yeah, very much, very much. See, that's what I keep saying. The small mistakes look like a big error in the end of the 40 minutes. See, that is what you need to avoid. You need to avoid those small mistakes. Now Sagar Malik, see, he's come back on the mat. And Parveen Dhankar has done his job. He came in a do-or-die situation, and Shivam Tomar just gave away a life. He just gave away a life to Parveen Dhankar and to Kaziranga Rhinos. It's brought back Sagar Malik, the thinking raider, the brilliant, intelligent raider who's controlled the game very nicely today for the Kaziranga Rhinos. And it's now added pressure on Vishal.
Yeah, Vishal Chaudhary for us, and it's against the four men. It's much more difficult, but then the kick came in right time, and the right corner did not come right on time. So it's a 2-point raider for Vijayanagara Veers, Vishal Chaudhary.
Very much, and there you see.
Go deep.
Yeah. And also, Radhika, he got that diagonal movement, isn't it? He did not go for the kick with a complete body turned. He was just kicking the left corner diagonally, so that allowed him in the parallel motion towards the midline, parallel towards the lobby.
Kaziranga Rhinos.
Absolutely, that gave him that little more speed to reach the midline, and the timing was missed by the right corner. And now Vijayanagara Veers should take this opportunity. Arjun Sirohi, go for an attack. Go for an attack rather than just staying there.
Very nicely done.
And will it? Oh, super tackle in that way. Super tackle.
Right. Why it has to be given, or rather said super duper tackle, is because two raiders, Radhika. Two raiders were there. It was Sagar Malik and Parveen Dhankar. And Arjun Sirohi will be kicking himself, saying, how didn't I get through two raiders in a super tackle situation? Look at the way where Sagar Malik has come in. He's become a hero already in the raiding. And now in the attack and the defense, he's become a superstar. But two important points, and once again, Kaziranga come out of all-out situation.
Absolutely. The follow-through actions are so important when you do those tackles. Pushing the raider towards the end line and changing the direction of the raider is so important, and that's what clicked for Kaziranga defense in the super tackle.
No, absolutely. Strong ankle hold, another super tackle point for the Kaziranga Rhinos. They are striking back.
2 points.
And this time it was Yogesh Dahiya from that right corner position.
Perfect ankle hold, and the swift support we should be mentioning here came from the far end. So this looks like they are not going to give up that easily. Not even the match, not even the all-out.
Just imagine how much of praises will be showered on Sagar Malik if he had let that go. If he had let Arjun Sirohi go without that strong back hold, and like an anaconda, he just covered him up completely. And with two raiders, Arjun Sirohi could not get it right. And now, why is Vishal Chaudhary playing on the do-or-die situation? Because you do not have points. That's a high five for Yogesh Dahiya. A lovely bit of a graphic as well to celebrate that motion. And then Ankit Rana. Now do-or-die situation. You've played the situation into your hands. And now grab it. Grab it! It's grabbed very, very well. Beautifully done. And Amit Nagar with the back hold successfully pinned down on Ankit Rana.
Normally, back holds only the corners would initiate, but then the in player, in the center man going for the back hold, that's a good angle which the raider would have definitely not expected.
Yeah, and Vishal should go for at least 1 point. He should not come back empty-handed. But remember, if he does, then it will be a do-or-die raid situation for the Vijayanagara Veers the next raid. He can go in against Sagar Malik. It's just that one man standing. He kicks him out. Has he stepped out of the end line? Has he? Yes, says the line umpire behind.
One point.
Yes, Parveen Dhankar was there He is going out of the end line there. Will they go for the review?
Now the line umpires have all the liberty to pull back the defender who steps back the end line. So straight away they can do that, but I think that they are looking for a reference.
Defender not out. Our decision, defender out of bounds. Please review.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Agreed. There. Sagar Malik was quick to pounce onto that. And it is now question of Parveen Dhankar. Did he? Right. Very dicey. Very tricky and dicey. It's a super tackle situation. It's the all-out situation for Kaziranga Rhinos. I would have wanted somewhere Arjun Sirohi to probably go against Sagar Malik, because he's the only raider there standing alone. Of course, Parveen Dhankar also a raider, but he was not in a chain. He should have better gone to Sagar Malik on the kick, but he did well. He went to the chain, attacked him, and now Parveen Dhankar, with those black shoes on, onto the right of our screen, is in question. In the reviews also, Radhika. Yeah.
Line umpire's only duty is to check who is crossing the end line. So hands saying, he crossed it. So I think, looking at what the line umpire said, Kaziranga might lose their referee here along with a point.
Yeah. And also reducing men.
Unsuccessful. Defender. 1 point. Vijayanagara Veers.
Lovely. Kaziranga Rhinos, no more reviews in this match. You've lost it all. Yeah, that's the confirmation. There you go. Vishal Chaudhary that was went in, attacked the chain, and there you go. Parveen Dhankar just stepping out. And it's now on once again Sagar Malik to save his team. He can go for the bonus. It's been given. Yeah, bonus, take it. No problem. But we want the all-out, says the Vijayanagara Veers. Just 2 men on court for Kaziranga Rhinos, and that's the reason.
But they have done well in super tackle situations, whether it's 2 or 3. So he's confident enough that he can go back and, take care of the raider when they come in.
Yeah, he's done it before. And it's definitely on Arjun Sirohi on the previous occasion. Still the same battle. Now can Arjun Sirohi take revenge on Sagar Malik? Went in for the ankle hold once again. The initiation came in from the right. That was Yogesh Dahiya. But that's a reaction. That's a reaction, Coach Saab. Even I am having in the commentary box. How can So Radhika, if Kaziranga Rhinos go ahead and win this, I will say it's with Sagar Malik and the super tackles. 3 super tackles in their favor, and 2 against Arjun Sirohi. He looks disappointed. He knows that it's the right onto the all out, but they are fighting it on the edge of it.
Absolutely. All credit to Yogesh Dahiya, who's taken 2 super tackles from that right corner. And this is yet again another opportunity for super tackle. So I'm sure Vishal Chaudhary would not risk it up.
He was the one on that previous occasion who sent out Parveen Dhankar. Come on! Finally! Our Vijayanagara Veers raider escapes a super tackle.
But perfect timing of the double tie hold, but then provided number 12 would have gone little faster for the support of the defense.
Timeout.
Very much.
Vijayanagara Veers.
Expecting Rahul Lahiri to probably go a little more quicker than expected. But once again, Yogesh Dahiya did well. Yogesh Nagar Saab, he is saying, please go for the all out. And then on the other hand, Sunil Yadav ji is just saying, agar all out diya to hum haar jayenge. So don't give the all out. That's it. That is the only situation now where Vijayanagara Veers can make a very, very big comeback. It's 11 points, but just imagine with the all out, it's going to be a little closer to 31 for the Vijayanagara Veers. And Yogesh Nagar is just saying that. Let's get the all out done somehow and leave Sagar Malik alone in this raid. Just leave him alone. Give the bonus, send him back. But when you send him back, he's pinning down the raiders in the super tackle. How do you escape that?
now, if you look at, last few minutes, say about 5 to 7 minutes, they are on the verge of 3 to 4 defenders and sometimes even 2 defenders. But then they did not let that, all out come the opposite way. So I think they are somewhere very confident
Bonus
about
point.
their skills. They're just
Kaziranga Rhinos.
postponing it at least.
Yeah. Right, let the postpone not happen this time against Vishal Chaudhary is what he'll be hoping. You only have Rahul Lahiri and Sagar Malik. Sagar Malik has shifted ends from left to right. He goes out. Lucky raid for Vijayanagara Veers. Vishal Chaudhary has made Sagar Malik get scared and slip away into the lobby. Did he get a touch? He did, I think.
Yeah, he got the touch, and in order to going back in speed, he just
Jersey
fumbles
number
and
10
slips.
in, 12 out.
So that's a point, and this is a substitution happened for the Rhinos.
Yeah.
Where they are substituted a raider.
Yeah, Gaurav Dhaya comes in to save his team. Finally, can Kaziranga Rhinos accept the all-out, or will Gaurav Dhaya put up the Gaurav of Kaziranga Rhinos once again and save them from another all-out? A very, very important raid in this contest of the game. Vijayanagara Veers.
Bonus point.
Let him go. Bonus point. That's okay. Want to waste some time. Gaurav Dhaya. But Shivam Tomar gets it. Finally, Radhika. Kaziranga Rhinos on the all-out. I think they postponed it for 3 healthy minutes, 3.5 minutes.
All in.
Absolutely. What I understood, when the raider came into raid, when you have done your bonus, comfortably, why did you not go for the attack? Why did you have to go, empty-handed back? Anyways, you were going to end up giving up the point. So why did you not even that he will regret when he goes back and checks the match again?
Yeah. And also, along with that, why didn't he run the clock down? Why did he have to run away towards his lobby? He still had some 12 seconds on the clock. He should have just run the clock down and also go for the attack. Yeah, try something. Right, that's all experience. Will teach Gaurav Dhaya. And as you said, he will go back and see the video and say, main ek agli baar karunga. That's what he'll be thinking. That's how these guys will learn. And that is what we are saying. Josh, Jazba and Junoon, the right talent meeting the right opportunity. That is Yuva Kabaddi series in the monsoon edition as well. And Sagar Malik once again very brilliantly runs the clock down, and Vishal Chaudhary runs in for a quick raid.
I mean, if not Vijayanagara Veers looking to win the match, at least they should, lose just before, less than 7 points there.
1 point.
Yeah.
Kaziranga Rhinos.
That is what Yogesh Nagar Saab will be thinking right now, because winning is getting a little expensive now to Vijayanagara Veers. They can't afford it. It's getting a little too much ahead. But what an ankle hold once again from Rahul Lahiri. That time, is there a card once again? Yes, there is. Who is that for? I think it has been given to the captain, just saying, okay, just a warning. Right, it's just 2 minutes and 20 seconds. It's just a 10-point difference. Now, Radhika, as you rightly put it across, Vijayanagara Veers should try and lose this with a fight. And with a fight, I mean, just lose it by 6 or 5 points. Less than 7 points will give you 1 point out of this. And remember that points per match is what is going to decide your position in this Yuva Kabaddi series monsoon edition, because points per match is so important.
Absolutely, because Vijayanagara Veers are standing on the 5th, but then their score difference almost equal to Aravali Arrows. So if you just get that 1 more point, you might as well climb the ladder. If you lose even.
Yeah, very much. And they've played 1 match lesser. After this match, they'll be with the Aravali Arrows. Now, because their points per match is a little higher, Aravali Arrows, they're on top. What a backhold! What a superb backhold once again by Yogesh Dhaya. And Yogesh Nagar Saab is not happy.
I mean, look at the backhold coming in, and it's a solo tackle for the right corner. He looks lanky, but he has good strength in there. Do or die raid for Kaziranga Rhinos. Sagar Malik comes in, 5 members in the defense, no bonus available. So he needs to get in deep to get those points.
I think he will take it easy, as far as I know. Yeah, there you see. There you see. He just took it easy. He did not want to risk himself. He did not want to put in a little more effort and just waste out his energy. But then good angle also has to be said. The left corner came in across, got a good angle and blocked him. Now Vijayanagara Veers, can they lose it under 7 points?
Now even that looks difficult for me. It's 10-point edge and Kaziranga Rhinos will kill those 30 seconds. If you have the highline defense also, it doesn't work in favor of you, and next trade you go for the bonus. Nothing works now. They have just slipped their way. At least not at that point.
Yeah, very much, very much. Come on, last raid of this game. Vijayanagara Veers, come on, someone who's going in. I think it's Arjun Sirohi. For all the super tackles that's been attempted on you, come on, boy, go out there, get a super raid. What has happened here? Okay, 2 points.
2 points.
Yes, there is 2 points. I think it's Shivam Toma
3 points.
who went in. Oh, super raid! As I just said. And let me tell you something, everybody listening. There is nothing called a commentator's curse. There is nothing called, that term does not exist.
And that's a super raid, and the difference is 7 now. Now if you do not let your defense fumble or not give away points, it would, at least you will walk away with 1 point. And this
Beautiful.
is a beautiful highline
1
defense,
point.
double thigh hold from the right
Vijayanagara
cover.
Somewhere, Radhika, me and you have got together and made this game interesting for Vijayanagara Veers. There you go, right cover, comes right across, gets another tackle and match over. Thank you, Rafi Saab. And it's going to be 1 point for Vijayanagara Veers. Let me insist once again and reiterate, there's nothing called commentator's curse. We just called the match. That's it. And sometimes it comes off, sometimes it doesn't.
And this time your voice was lucky enough for Vijayanagara Veers. Maybe it has something to do with Vijayanagara, the Karnataka wing of the side, or whatever it is.
Maybe. But who expected? I mean, remember, somewhere, I think it was Mr. Tomar, Shivam Tomar, who went in from that left corner position for a pursuit. And he got a super raid. I was just expecting Arjun Sirohi to rush in. But anyways, Vijayanagara Veers getting 1 point is all that matters. But Kaziranga Rhinos once again undefeated in this monsoon edition, holding on to their top position and in style. And for me, Sagar Malik is the hero for them once again. He might have just got 8 points, but the way he's handled the team, the way he's put his efforts in the super tackle situations is unbelievable. Very, very important, as Yogesh Daya also had got his high five. 8 tackle points today for Yogesh Daya, and Kaziranga Rhinos actually came back into the match with those super tackles. Yeah, like this, Sagar Malik. Wow, this was the anaconda hold on the Raider, and it was Arjun Sirohi still struggling to get out of that super tackle situation. This was the second super tackle on him. He'll be going back and seeing these videos and saying, "Arey yaar, main kya kar raha hu wahan pe?" And that is how it's been panning out for the Kaziranga Rhinos in this edition. They haven't lost a game, and this is the raid of the game. This is the raid of the game for me, which saved the Vijayanagara Veers. Yeah, as I expected, Shivam Tomar. You beautiful superstar. You got 3 points there and saved the Vijayanagara Veers and got that one important point, even if you're losing. That brought in a lot of spice into this game. 35 for the Kaziranga Rhinos, 29 for the Vijayanagara Veers. Radhika, tomorrow I think is going to be a much-deserved break for our crew members who are working it very, very hard. And we will be coming back on the day after, on the 15th. And that will be the first game with Sim Sonics and Aravali Arrows. Much-deserved break for the crew members, isn't it, Radhika?
Absolutely, and for the players too. Initial matches, it's just not the mental pressure, but the fatigue that goes in. So definitely needed break, and we have seen 5 matches today, as you can take up on this one, Naveen.
Yep, very much. It was Maratha Marvels there, and then with all that going down, it was the game which brought out a lot of smiles. This last game for Vijayanagara Veers. Yeah, we will slip into a short little break. We will come back with live action day after in the matches, but come back very soon for the post-match presentation of Vijayanagara Veers and Kaziranga Rhinos. Thank you so much. Navin Shori signing off on behalf of the crew and along with Radhika Reddy. See you day after. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.